Okay, I think we're live. Can you let me know if you can see me and hear me, please? I think made it on time for once. If you can just let me know in the chat section that you can see me and hear me. I want to spend about 30 minutes today. I'll spend more if needed, but I want to try and cover a lot of ground in 30 minutes. I want to get back to doing 30-minute mentor sessions for your benefit and for mine particularly at the moment. So as soon as we get some response to that you can hear what I'm talking about. Okay, Raina, thank you. You say yes, you can hear me. Okay, good. The room is still getting people coming in, but we'll get started because if people are late, it shouldn't affect you. It's their problem and not yours. So, fine. What I wanted to do today, I wanted to run over a few of the things that I've been asked and cover a few of the things why people fail. And so before I sort of dive into some strategies and techniques that you can use in your business, starting today and start making money with very, very quickly, I'd like to just run through some of the things. Is it really possible to sell thousands of dollars worth of products? Is it possible to sell thousands of copies of a product in a matter of hours, sometimes in a matter of minutes? It's not unusual to see these so-called launches where product owners and affiliates can rake in 6 and 7 figures in a very short period of time. It is real and it can happen. It's also very real and possible that you send out an email in the evening and by the time you wake up in the morning, you'll find your PayPal account filled with a few hundred or even a few $1,000s. I'm sure you've all seen and read all over the place headlines like "Make money while you sleep" or "Make money on autopilot" and all the rest of the things. What I want to say is that these are hyped up headlines, but it is possible. It is possible that by sending an email, you can actually make this sort of thing happen, but it's not that easy. People tend to think that it's super easy. You can make a ton of money without putting in the effort or do what it takes to achieve the results. And that's not going to happen. But what I'm trying to make here is that there are no magic bullets. There aren't any secret softwares or shortcuts, secret codes that you can use that are going to make you money online. It's all going to be down to doing a few things correctly. Yeah, you can improve maybe your landing pages with some software or save time using certain tools. But at the end of the day, there are two factors that you need to master for promoting any business, whether it's you've got a pizza bar in the high street or whether you've got an affiliate business online or whatever it may be. There are two things that matter, and those two factors, if you learn them and apply them, can make you a millionaire, and that is traffic and conversions. And really, that is it. If you learn how to generate traffic and you learn how to convert that traffic, you've got it cracked. It's about converting cold traffic into customers. Because if you can do that, I know that a lot of you want to know how you can make money without spending any money, without putting any money in up front. But once you can convert cold traffic into customers, you can afford to get as much traffic as you want. And that is the science behind making any business work for you. Yes, to do that, you will need to invest some money, and you will need to put in quite a bit of work, and you will need to put in time and treat your business as a serious business. It's a real business, and if you treat it like that, then it'll pay you all you want, all you can dream of. And I can tell you now that it won't be easy. It won't necessarily be fast, but it will always be worth it. So what do you need to make all this work? What do you need to make an online business work? Well, first of all, you need a high converting offer, whether it's your own product or whether you're doing affiliate products, or no matter what it is you're selling, it's got to have the potential to convert at a high rate. And then when you've got that, you need to be able to get an unlimited supply of traffic to your offer. And finally, you need a sales funnel. And when I talk about funnel, it's not just one product. A funnel is something that takes people through a process, and they start by, if you imagine the funnel shaped like a funnel, you put people in at the top, and as it comes down, you've got less people in because less people go into each level. But at each level of the funnel, they're taking a step to get there, and each of those steps is usually a sale. So it might be an initial sale at the top, and then there might be an upsell. And if they don't take the upsell, there might be a downsell and this sort of thing. And that is what you need. You need those three things: the high converting affiliate offer, or your own product, or some offer that is going to generate your commission, an unlimited supply of traffic to it, and then a sales funnel that'll take people from low end to mid end to high ticket conversions. And if that sounds complicated, Einstein, I think, said things should be made as simple as possible and no simpler. And really, that is as simple as it gets. You need to be able to build a funnel. You need to be able to have the right products in the funnel, and they've all got to be congruent. It's no good having one product in your funnel for weight loss and another one for model aircraft, and then another one for make money online, and then another one for vitamin drinks or something. Vitamin drinks and weight loss might be equated, but you see where I'm coming from. They've all got to be in the same sort of areas. And what it amounts to for any business is what you do with that traffic, because I quite often get people that say, oh, I've tried CPC, or I've tried solo ads, I've tried this, that, and the other, and it doesn't work. A solo ad is something where you are buying visitors to a website. You're buying clicks on a link in an email. It's not about whether it works or not. It's just simply about buying clicks. So you send out an email with your link in it, and you've got some text in there that is explaining why people should click your link. And when they click on your link, they go to your website, they go to your opt-in page. Ideally, they should always go to an opt-in page from a solo ad. Or they go wherever you're sending them, to an affiliate offer possibly, but they should go through an opt-in page, because you've got to build a list. And solo ads, it's not that solo ads don't work or do work. A solo ad is simply buying clicks. Okay? If you've got a high converting offer, solo ads is just a way of getting clicks to that offer. Will you make a profit on running a solo ad? If you just run a solo ad to your opt-in page, and from your opt-in page to the offer page, you are unlikely to make money on a solo ad. You will be very lucky even to break even on a solo ad. But you will have a certain number of people in your list that are there that you can continue to build a relationship with and continue marketing to them. If you introduce other things, and I get into these in far greater depths in other courses that I run. We don't have time to go into this sort of thing in great depth in 30 minutes or even an hour. But if you get into things like retargeting and then building on that initial basis of sales that you get from your solo ad through retargeting, then yeah, it is possible to get into profit with a solo ad. But you won't usually do it purely with a solo ad to an opt-in page to an offer. It's very highly unlikely that that would run at a profit. Occasionally they will. You're very fortunate when they do. More often than not, you're going to lose money on a solo ad looking at it that way. But what you've got to do then is you've got to say, okay, this solo ad cost me $100. I got 200 clicks. I got 60 or 70 or 80 people that opted in from those clicks. So I've built a list of 60 or 80 people, and you've got 60 or 80 people in your list that are available then for you to build a relationship with and convert them into valued customers. So then you can say, okay, I've got 60 people and I paid $100. So my leads cost me about $1.30 or something like that, isn't it? $1.30 each. And that is the way you look at them. Now, if you look at it that way and you say that those people in your list are probably going to be worth, they won't be worth it on a small list of 60 people. But once you start getting to a few thousand people in your list, you'll find that your list is worth $1 a month per subscriber. And that usually, when would that kick in? You might get it kicking in earlier, but like a list of say 10,000 to 30,000, you'll probably average $1 per month per subscriber. If you've got less in your list than that, it's probably going to be a bit lower. You might have a great list that actually works better. But you know, 10,000, you should be making $10,000 a month if you've got a list of 10,000. So okay, they cost you $1.20 based on that first example, or $1.30 or whatever we worked it out to. But if they're going to be worth $1 a month to you, you're in profit after a couple of months. So you can look at it that way. But as I say, if you use things like retargeting, I will touch on that briefly in another day. I can't go into depth. It's a vast subject, as all aspects of marketing are. But we can get you started, and there are relatively simple ways of doing it. And if you don't know what retargeting is, if you visited a site like Amazon and looked for food processors or something like that, and then you go to Facebook and all of a sudden you see an ad propping up for food processors, and then you visit Huffington Post and you see an ad popping up for food processors. That's what retargeting is. They've got your information, they know what your IP address is, and wherever you go, where they've bought advertising space, you get an ad popping up that is relevant to where you've just visited. And it can be very powerful, and it's very inexpensive. Clicks for retargeting, 10 cents, 15 cents each, whereas initial clicks to an offer would probably cost you 3, 4, 5, 10 times that amount, depending on keywords that you're targeting. So retargeting is a very effective way, and because it's somebody that's is interested in that, and because you can get the clicks at a particularly low rate, it's a good way of turning those people that haven't bought into customers. They keep seeing this and they keep seeing it, and so they go back and they have another look at things. If you look at it another way as well, people say, why build a list? Well, you build a list because let's suppose you have 200 clicks and they all go to, if you sent them straight to your affiliate offer, and you made $20 a sale. And let's suppose it was pretty good conversions and you got 5% sales. I mean, most often you're not going to get that. I'll be honest with you, but 5% is pretty easy to work with on 200. 5% on 200, 10 sales. 10 sales at $20 would be $200 in sales. As I say, you'd be very fortunate to get that. Sometimes you might, depends. But usually it would be a lot less than that. But that would be $200 you'd made. But what happened to the other 190 people? You've spent that money and you've lost those people. And if you've made $200 on I don't know, an $80 or $100 investment or something, then that's pretty good, and perhaps you're not too worried about it. But let's suppose that you made $100 investment and only made $20 in sales commissions. Then maybe you'd start worrying about it. And then what happens to all those people that didn't buy? So that's why you need a list. You need a list because a lot of people won't buy initially. Okay, so they need to be contacted and you need to build a relationship with them, and maybe over 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 emails and continuous contact. Some of them turn into buyers. And so that's why you build your list. But if you get a list, and let's suppose you get even 50% opt-ins, which is possible, you can get more than that. You may get less than that. But if you got that, you had 200 clicks, you got 100 opt-ins, and you got a $20 sale or $20 in commissions. You can say, okay, well, I've got 100 leads, but what about the 100 that didn't opt in? What happened to those? You see, if you're doing retargeting, those 100 people will be in your retargeting list. and you can retarget them, and you can send them to all sorts of different offers and pages and things that maybe are giving them value, all sorts of different things. And you'll quite often find that some people that wouldn't opt in initially, through retargeting, go to some sort of offer page and they'll opt in. Okay, so you can still get to those people that clicked through even though they didn't opt into your list. So you've got all these different ways then of doing things, and that's why retargeting is important. And it's not used by a lot of people, but it should be. It's been around for a good few years now, probably 5 or 6 years. It's been available to people in a big way, but it's only just sort of people are only just starting to understand and get there. And so it's very, very important to learn what you can about retargeting. So whatever you're doing, you need to be building your list and you need to be retargeting. Doesn't matter what your business is, whether you're in the travel industry, the health and fitness industry, the pizza industry, the widget industry, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you're promoting an offline or an online business even. You need to build a list. You need that list of prospects. And there are two forms of that. I hope you understand now. There's the people that have opted into your list, and there's the people that you're able to retarget. Okay, so it's increasing the value of what you're doing. So building a list, let me just see if I can find something that it doesn't have much explanation on this page, but really there are a lot of list building softwares and things that'll help you. And I got one that I've been looking at, and it really is perhaps one of the best that I've found so far. It's totally free, because I know that we're talking about getting started with no money down, and it'll help you build your list. And let me see if I can just put this up as a here we go. We can put this up as a pop-in somehow. Image URL, no. Text, button link URL. Okay, and this will be displayed soon, but this is called ListSpark. And some of you may have seen it, and some of you may not. So let's put it in. ListSpark. Offer headline, we don't need that. Offer image, we don't need an image. Message above the button. Get the facts now. Text within button. Access now. And the link. Okay, so it won't be very fancy, but it should show up on your on the right of this video now as a little pop-up offer. And what I suggest you do is you go there and you join that, because as I say, you can get an awful lot with that free. It does have an upsell. Most programs do, don't they? But this is one of the best that I've seen. It's $19.95, I think, from memory, $19.95 a month. So it's not a fortune. It offers you an awful lot. It'll all be explained when you go there. But the important thing is they pay you 90% commissions. So costing you, in round figures, it's costing you $20. And you say make one sale and you're going to get $18 for that sale. So your costs are down to $2 with just one sale. 2 sales and you're making quite a decent profit. And it's got a sort of viral built-in way of helping you build your list. So it doesn't matter what business you're in. You're in the business of building a list. You're in the business of lead generation. You're in the business of getting prospects, okay, for any business. And this will help you. Now, if you really are broke, and it's not just that you're concerned, worried about, well, maybe it won't work for me or something like that, because that's a bad attitude to have. Use the free version. The free version is very powerful. It's got an awful lot with it. It's got tracking. It's got all sorts of things in there that I've not seen before. There are similar systems out there that I've used and I do use, and they're quite effective. There's Siphon, there's 5-Figure Payday that have similar things, but they're not as good as this, in my opinion. This Spark, I think, is really taking it. If you're interested in cooking and you've ever watched Emeril Lagasse, he's always talking about kick it up a notch, and that's when he's putting in his garlic and his spices and things, And List Spark, for me, they've kicked it up a notch. They've taken it a stage further. It's very, very easy to get in profit with. It'll help you build your list. Even if you're a free member, you'll build a list. As a paid member, there's all sorts of things that you get, like you get a new campaign. Is it every day, every week? I don't know. I think it's even every day. There are massive advantages for $20 a month. And if you're looking to make money online for $20 a month, I think this is a real good option. Okay. So it's there for you. There are other things. I've got some stuff on tracking and retargeting, but I don't have the time to go into it this week. I've got some personal things that I have to handle and cover at the moment. Personal issues that are taking up some time. So I've not had the time to put together sort of slide presentations and things for last week and this week. But I'm hoping that you're getting some value from this. And let me just check if we've got any questions or anything. No, I can't see any questions here. And really, what you should be doing is asking questions, because that's where you'll get real benefit from these sessions. Something that is stopping you getting where you want to go. There's only one thing really that's stopping you getting where you want to go. It's not lack of knowledge, because you can get that anywhere. You can get that. In fact, I'll give you another link here. Let me go to the chat section, put a link in. Success Lifestyles Training.com. Is that a clickable link? I think it is, yeah. There's free training there you can register for. It's videos and written training, totally free of charge, and it takes you right from A to Z in marketing online. And it's put together by me, so you know it's going to be good. No, seriously, there's a lot of experience behind it. It's not just information that I've found and accumulated. I've taken lots of information from different sources, brought it together, and you get this drip fed to you. We release a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more to go through this. So that's there free, and there's a link there in the chat section, which you should be able to see and access and click on. And there's that offer for the for the viral list building program. As I say, it's free. You can join free. You can upgrade at any time that you want. You don't have to ever upgrade if you don't want. Just keep using it. If you can afford $20 a month, what's that? 70 cents a day, a bit less than 70 cents a day. And if you're serious about your business, then you should be able to afford that. I would upgrade, and you will through the training that is on offer here, through the training that's on offer within that website, through the training that's, on offer at successlifestylestraining.com, you will learn to drive the traffic to it. It's a very, very good offer. It converts well, and as I say, 2 sales and you're making a substantial profit. Not a lot of money with 2 sales, but 2 sales will give you what, 36 for 20. You'll be making like $16 on your profit on a $20 outlay in round figures. Got a question from somebody here. Thelma, Earn with TL is your own personal website, and it's a good place to always get people to go there and to build your brand. When we talk about making sales, the reason that I don't talk about you've got a list to sell to so much, I talk about building a relationship. You're building your brand. You are explaining to people who you are, what you're about, and how you can help them. And if you've got your own website, that is a better way of doing it, because from your own website they can go there. Let's take a normal situation. Okay, you go out and you buy a solo ad and for 100 clicks, and you have a squeeze page. You can put that squeeze page first of all on your own website, which is better than having it hosted elsewhere, because you've got full control over it. You can change it, you can modify it in an instant. You know whether it's online or not. You know exactly what's happening with it. So that's the first thing. You can put your squeeze page up on there. So that's the best place to have it, is on your own domain, because it starts getting that domain name out there. Secondly, once they've opted in, where are you going to send them? Are you going to send them straight to an affiliate offer? My recommendation would be not to. It would be to send them to a thank you page for opting in. So that can also be on your own website. And you may have different thank you pages for different offers that you're promoting. You may have different thank you pages for different squeeze pages for the same offer. Or you may have one thank you page that serves all purposes. But you can do any of those things if you've got your own website. It's just a case of where you direct people after they've opted in. And why send them to a thank you page? Well, number one, because it's nice to say thank you to people once they've actually given you something, or you've made a trade, you've made that that barter. They've given you their email address for some reason because you've offered to give them something. And it's like if you're serving somebody in the shop and they say, can I have a portion of French fries? And you say, yeah, certainly. Thanks very much. You know, you're saying, yeah, thank you. So that's one reason. The second thing is that you can start branding yourself. You can start telling people how and why you're there and what you can do to help them and how you've helped other people. And then from there, you can also start giving them extra value. You can, on your thank you page, say, oh, I've sent you what you opted in for, because most often a squeeze page will have some sort of free offer. And if you don't have anything, PLRs, I'll give you another site in a minute where you can get PLRs, and this is free. Once again, you can be a paid member and you'll get a lot more as a paid member, but it's there's a free one which will certainly get you started. But I'll find that in a moment. But then you can start giving them extra value, and you want to balance what you're giving with what you're selling, because if you just give all the time, people get used to that, and then if you drop in a sale, then they go, oh, what's this? So you want to be sort of give and then a suggestion for something that they can buy, which is in addition to what you're giving them. It enhances what they're getting free from you, and say, okay, but and this I think will help you too. Up to you, take a look at it. It doesn't need to be high pressure, it can be low key, but you want to be injecting that so that people get used to the fact that, okay, you're giving me lots of information, but there are also things there that I can buy if I want to, rather than them getting used to it. Oh, everything's free, this is great, and then you hit them with a, oh, buy this, and they're taken back. You know, you don't want to be there, but you don't want to be the other extreme either, where all you do is send them a new sales pitch every day or twice a day or whatever it is. So you've got to balance what you're doing. But you can start giving them something, and you can also promote something from your own website, whatever it is you're selling. You can then promote that same thing. You can do it almost on the side, like a banner in a side panel, or at the bottom, or something in the text with a link in the text. You know, that's relevant. You can do all these sorts of things from your own website. You have complete control. And you can also pre-sell things. Quite often, if you're sending somebody to an affiliate offer, it's the same as most other people are doing. Okay, if you're sending them to the affiliate offer from your own website, there are two things you can do. One, you can say, look, if you buy this, because I think it's really good and I think it would help you, but I'm also going to give you this, and this, and you know, you add in a load of bonuses. So you can explain all that on your website. And the other thing you can do is you can say, you know, so let's suppose it's a weight loss product. I tried losing weight for years and years and years, and I did this, and I researched here, and I researched there, and I followed this, and I tried that, and eventually I got some results from doing the exercises that are on in this program here. Now, I'm sure I could have found these exercises by going to the library and going through all these different books and things, but this little program here just sets it all out so easily that you can do these exercises in 5 minutes every morning. They're easy to do, and they really work, because I lost 50 pounds in 6 months, or whatever it is. So you can pre-sell it, and then when those people go to the affiliate offer, the sales page really doesn't matter to them, because they're already pre-sold. They just say, oh yeah, okay, this is all in line with what I've been told, I'll have it. So I would go through your own website rather than directly to any offers. Hope that answers your question, Telma. What I was going to do, I had it open earlier on. I'm just wondering if I've still got it. There we go. I've got a link for it, and I'll show you the site as well. Where can we put this link? I suppose we can put it in the chat section again. Write your message here, paste. This is an affiliate link, but it's you can join free, and it's up to you whether you think you want to upgrade and get the paid things. Personally, I would, but that's just me. Okay, there's the link there. It's IDPLR. We may have come across this site before, but let's just see if I can get it on the sharing here. This is it, I think. Okay, yeah, and you'll see that there are all sorts of things here for you. They've got over 8,000 PLR products. You can join free. You get a lot less than that free, but you get a significant amount. Let's see if I can log in. I'm only going to show you what you get free. Free members, there you go. You get ebooks with resale rights. You get okay, you can see that not just one or two of these things, there are lots and lots of them. So if you're looking for products, you can take these, you can resell them, or you can give them away, or whatever. And that's just page one of those. You get master resale rights. That, I think, gives you the right to allow them to also resell the product. And there are a lot more products in there in the same way, on all sorts of different niches. Private label rights are products that you can claim as your own. So you can say, you know, my book, Amazon Marketplace, or my program for timeline covers, and you can put your name to it. Okay. PLR giveaways. There are loads of stuff here that you're only allowed to give away. You're not allowed to sell. But that, once again, I mean, if you're just adding value, there are loads and loads of things there that you can give away. How do I get back up there? There we go. What else do you get as free member? Oh, you get stuff for personal use. There's some software. Not very much there in free members. In paid members, you get a lot more. But software with master resale rights are probably more of. There you go. More software. Software, people are always happy to get software. Software that you can claim as your own, these PLR rights. Template Halloween, okay, that's a bit out of date. View post button, blogging for gold. I say, as a paid member, there's a lot more, but you get all this just as a free member, with giveaway rights and for personal use, and the videos with resale rights. I don't think there are many of those either. Oh, there you go. This is a good one. Super affiliate. And you've got resale rights on it, and you've got master resale rights on this free cash. I don't know this one, but there you go. So that's somewhere where you can get a lot of stuff, and it's free, and that link is also in there. So you've got 2 links there in the chat area. One for my free training program that you can register for, one for the PLRs, and then you've got that viral list builder program down below your chat section there. Okay. Any questions? I will put this up on the sawwp.com/live. I should have done the last one there, and I just never got it up there. Usually I'm far better organized and I get them up almost instantly. But this will be up there this afternoon, so you'll be able to send people there. If you remember a SAWP, it's a good way to get people to join your business. You send them to sawwp.com/live, and they get the training free, and they have a look around the site and they say, yeah, okay, I'm in. And they join because they get massive amounts of tools and stuff. It's a great site for, I'll put that link in as well. sawwp.com/live. So that's, oh, I've not made that clickable. Sorry about that. So that's a good way of building your business. And SAWP, amazing program, simple fast cash. You get paid instantly, and you can get started very low cost. Under $25 will get you really amazing amount of tools worth $200 or $300 a month, and the commissions you make. Two commissions, you're in profit on most plans. There are, I think there's starter, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, double diamond as well. So there's 6 or 7 plans. But whatever level you're in at, if you make 2 sales at that level, you certainly cover your costs, and you usually into profit, and sometimes very healthy profit just with 2 sales. And if you make, like, we've got a plan there which you can go through in 90 days, step by step, just something to do every day for 90 days to take you from 0 to 5,000 a month. And all you need to do really is introduce 3 people a month for just 3 months for that 90 days. And if you do that and you follow the plan through, the potential is amazing. You can be making well over 100,000 a year within 6-7 months if you follow that through, and you teach it on. Okay, any questions? No questions. Right. Seeing as we've got no questions, I'm going to call it a day there. We've been at 45 minutes. As I say, I'm going to get back to doing my 30-minute mentor sessions. If we have a lot of questions, I'm prepared to stick around for an hour, hour and a half, however long it takes to get the questions answered satisfactorily. But I'm going to give you like little snippets of things that you can get started with, start making money with every week, really low cost. Get yourself into the online marketing business and start you making money quickly. And then I'm here to answer questions, anything that's stopping you. Everything you want now that you don't have is just a little step away. It's just outside that little barrier, and that little barrier is your comfort zone. And everything you have now is within that barrier that you've built around yourself. And that is your comfort zone. And you don't want to get out there. You don't like it because it's strange. It's something you're not sure about. You've not been there before. You may have peeped over the wall, but you've not sort of jumped over and got involved, because everything that you want that you don't now have is just the other side of that wall. All you got to do, climb over. Okay. No questions. That's it from me. Thank you all for coming. God bless you all. And I'll see you next week. And if you're a gold member or above, I'll see you on Monday's mentoring for the members of SOAP. Okay.